there. Hey, at church the other night, I had a question, a kind of a beginner base question, and I tried to kind of answer that maybe, but I wanted to do a video. I've never done a lesson of sorts, so I'm going to give it a try. This will just be kind of a impromptu thing, and let's dive in and get started. So the question was, I'm getting frustrated because I can't find the notes quick enough on the fretboard when I'm trying to learn a song or play whatever. Is there something to help me? There's all these notes. How do I get memorized what they are? So we're going to do that. And there's a little trick that I will show a little bit later on. So let's just hit the absolute basics first of all. We got to learn, there's 12 notes. That's called the chromatic scale. I'm going to write that down here on the paper, and then I'll hold it up to the screen so you can write it down. These notes always go in this order. I'm going to go in sharps. It's a good idea to learn flats later. I learned in sharps, right, wrong, or otherwise. I played a lot of metal on guitar learning and a lot of stuff pedaled off of the open E or A string. So it was like I was always going up. So I think in terms of ascending, and I don't know, sharps just are what stuck. So let's do that, and let's just start with A. So the order of these notes is always, this is always the way it is. A sharp, B, C, C sharp, and D sharp, E, F sharp, G, and G sharp. Okay? So I will hold that up, write that down on a piece of paper or whatever. Just memorize that. That's what I did at some point. I don't know. It's only 12 things to remember. Just get that ingrained in your head, whatever method works on that. So again, that is our chromatic scale. That's the order that the notes go when you are ascending. So we've got that absolute basic out of the way. Now, let's review our open strings. This is a 5-string bass. We're going to skip the lowest B string I've got on here. Most people learn on a 4-string. I'm just going to hit the, starting with the low E. So your lowest string is an E. Your lowest open string, by open meaning no frets, of course, is an A. And then you have a D. And then your thinnest string is a G. This is, of course, in standard tuning. So we've got that out of the way. And then you'll notice, here's where that trick comes in. You'll notice these are fret markers, and they do actually serve a purpose. So there's little acronyms that we can learn to help us remember those dots, or on this bass they're actually diamonds. And then we're usually just a half step away from a different note if we need one in between those. So let's just do this real quick. So first of all, let's grab our chart that we did, and let's start on our E, because our lowest string is an E, and that's what we're starting with. So E, fret 1, F. I'm not going to count them off. I'm just going to do it here real quick. You can see my fingers and what fret I'm on. F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, and E. And that's your octave, and then that all starts over again. F sharp, G, and so on. So, okay, here we go. Here's the trick. The acronym, I'll grab a piece of paper here. The acronym is, for our E string, it is called Gab C sharp. I'll write that down here. I'll put E up to the side. So that is our acronym for our E string. Memorize that baby. Pretty easy to remember. And I'll explain how it works right now. So it just correlates with these frets. So fret 3 is a G, fret 5 is an A, fret 7 is a B, and fret 9 is a C sharp. So E, your open string, Gab sharp is your acronym. Now, in application, obviously if you learn that acronym and you need an A and you want to do it on your low E, bang, it's fret 5. You've memorized that acronym and how it correlates with these frets. let's say you need an A sharp. Well, we don't have that in our acronym, but we've got an A, and we know from our friendly chromatic scale that A sharp is 1 fret up. It's 1/2 step up. So that's an A sharp. Let's say, let me just randomly pick a note, F. Well, we have an open E. F is a 1/2 step up. Bang, it's fret 1. Let's say we want a D on our E string. We don't have a D in our acronym, but we do have a C sharp. So we got our C sharp, bang, 1/2 step up from that is D. So I know it's fret 10. And then that applies up on these upper frets too. So it starts over again. So you've got another GAB C sharp acronym. So G, A, B, C sharp. Now, so we've got that out of the way for the E. Let's hit our A string. And that kind of shows the concept. I'll go ahead and run through the A string. And so what we're looking at on that one is A string. And we've got a C def sharp acronym. Again, there it is, A string, C def sharp is your acronym. Again, those correlate with your frets, starting with fret 3. So there's another acronym to memorize. So, fret 3, we've got C. Then we have fret 5, we've got D. Fret 7, we got E. Fret 9, we have F sharp. And our octave goes back to A. Again, the same exact thing. Where is a D? Well, it's in our acronym. Fret 5, there's a D. Where's a D sharp? We're kind of doing the same thing as we did a while ago. We don't have that in our acronym, but from our chromatic scale, that's the next note up. Bang. 1 up from our 5, D is a D sharp 6. So you're always kind of going up a 1/2 step or down, and it just, it really makes it easy. Like your note B, okay, the closest note to that is C. That's in our acronym. It's a 3rd fret. It's a 1/2 step down, so there it is. It's a B on fret 2. Or where's an A sharp? Well, we've got an open A, and then a 1/2 step up from that, our next note on the chromatic scale is A sharp. So I'm not going to go ahead and go through the other 2 strings. Well, actually, I'll go through the D. It's F-GAB. F-G-A-B is your memory tool. And then I'll let you figure out the D string, or if you got a question or whatever, let me know. That is about the conclusion of the video. I think if you really work on that chromatic scale, and then you drill those acronyms in your head and you kind of play around with it, and then what really ingrains that in your head is to start learning songs. And as you repetitively grab and go for notes, it just reinforces it more. So that's the conclusion of the video. Hope that is helpful. Let me know if you have any comments or questions, and have a good day. Thank you.